Hello everybody, my name is Jay and I'm playing WoW Conquest of Azeroth. This is a server hosted by Project Ascension and Blizzard is trying to shut it down. I figured I should give it a shot before it might never exist again, so here I am. I'm gonna be playing as a Knight of Azeroth and it's been nice so far. Knights of Azeroth are hard-hitting, crit-chancing, two-handed melee plate wearer, so I got guillotine swings, regen, and demonic rage as my kit. I can casually store a 500% weapon damage plus flat damage attack indefinitely, and this ability can still crit on top of all that. So I can literally pull up and one-shot almost anything, cause I got over 10 times weapon damage from one ability. It's like the legendary paladin reckoning stacks, being able to charge up an insta-kill. It's a pretty crazy mechanic, and I'm not sure if other classes are this good, but Knight of Azeroth has me itching to get back in. I got pretty good regen, so I go from low to full easily, and I can go pull after pull, rarely having to break. The pacing of the gameplay is just right. I always have a button to press, so even when the juggling gets jugging, I'ma be sunning. Like, boy, you think you can even raise a hand to me? I am your worst nightmare, going to torture your flesh before I send your soul, decapitation into flaying your corpse to feed my vitality. Then I'm going for your friends and allies, until I pull 4 at once accidentally. Then I'm done for, and gonna have to corpse run, and try again a couple times, until I finally get the RNG right. I am a Knight of Azeroth. End scene. Yeah, so this class is pretty sick. I've really been enjoying playing Koa's version of WoW as a longtime player. I've been a little dude playing World of Warcraft Burning Crusade since 2007. I've been off and on with the game since then. I heard a little about Conquest of Azeroth beforehand. I tried Bronzebeard for a little bit along with Project Epoch, but I had to devote time elsewhere and I haven't been back. Until now, where I came back to Project Ascension's Koa to see what's going on and why Blizzard chose to take action. Starting up, the interface looks good. You get to choose your race and class, and everything looks polished. Buttons work as they should, so I created a few characters. Necromancer with a minion swarm was a thought. I also like Barbarian with its mobile melee range hybrid. Starcaller also seemed pretty cool, but I chose to stick with Knight of Azeroth. This class can do big damage through fire spells or gruesome crits, or be a tank with strong self-heal abilities. I'm playing big damage with a big weapon, and the big numbers have been crazy. I hit a crit of over 1000 damage as a low level 20 something. I was amazed. My burst potential is insane. I can heal myself and sustain, while also destroying anything in my way. I thought I was tired of WoW, but this has been a refreshing experience. I want to have more free time to spend on my characters. All brand new classes with abilities, roles, and journeys. Necro is gonna be sick with all of its summoning potential, and it's a completely different type of caster than I ever tried with Warlock. Barbarian is a fast-paced melee bruiser with some throwing action, kinda like a Fury Warrior on steroids, and Starcaller would be a warrior priest with some ranged attack and spells. I'm excited to play every single one of the classes that were developed. Koa makes me remember exactly why I was an altaholic in Blizzard WoW. I wanted to see what was up with every other class and how they play. If you're the same, this experience from Project Ascension is gonna be for you. But you need to show up and support the game and team soon, because Big Bad Blizzard is out to get them. Hopefully that doesn't happen, because I'm of the belief that WoW should be licensed to the community. I mean, how many official game modes are there at this point anyway? What's the harm in Blizzard allowing other indie servers to exist while just taking a cut? It seems very short-sighted of Blizzard to try to force IP protection against their biggest fans, supporters, and community. It's like killing for a bigger slice of the pie rather than baking a bigger one. I'm sorry Blizzard, but there's only so much your team can do with a gameplay loop that's been revamped about 20 times by now. If Microsoft and new CEO Ashish Sharma are real about making their biggest IPs profitable, then expand the motherfrickin' pie. How much of a dormant audience do you think the Warcraft universe has? Enough to make billion-dollar company Blizzard give in to community demands time after time. If Blizzard really wanted to capitalize on Warcraft and their goldmine of IP, they should go the Roblox route with World of Warcraft. Allow your dedicated and underserved audience to go Skyrim with the WoW engine. How many times in a row did Skyrim have a best-selling re-release? Is Roblox still the #1 most played game in the world, even in the Big 26? Imagine allowing your community to propel your company stock and value. Quit micromanaging and let the creativity flow. The demand and supply are there. Why force the market to a product they don't want? I came back to play Conquest of Azeroth because I want to have fun with the game again. MMO as a genre is on life alert, and projects like Koa keep MMO alive. I played the glory days of MMO and believe it's still a capable vehicle for gameplay. It just can't be something so stale like the 20-year-old MMO loop. MMO isn't just stuck with what Blizzard has to offer. I believe that World of Warcraft can make a resurgence to what it was, the biggest force in gaming and even culture in the world. World of Warcraft was Fortnite before Fortnite, the #1 game before League of Legends. Everyone knew about the game for some reason or another, and I still believe that this is possible for Warcraft. IPs come and go, have their day, and then rest for a while, but I think that Warcraft can reclaim the gaming throne. I believe there's a huge number of people out there waiting for Warcraft. The product just hasn't been right so far. In this gaming market, World of Warcraft needs some fresh ideas, new aspects to draw new players in. Something that isn't so repetitive like the kill, collect, and escort quests that are done to death. How can Warcraft innovate? What can World of Warcraft even become? I might have some answers, but not all. I could never, and neither could Blizzard. No one knows exactly what someone else wants besides themselves. It's the same way for the WoW and MMO community. The only way for MMO to not go like RTS is for Blizzard to let go and let WoW ascend. My name is Jay, and I'll be covering gaming and games that I enjoy. This goes from World of Warcraft to RPGs to other non-gun or ball games. Hopefully I cover something you would be interested in. I'll be making World of Warcraft ideas on top of others. So have a great day. I'll see you on the next one.